What's going on, guys? Got another knife review here for you. Today we're going to be looking at the Anthony Marfione or Microtech DOC, Death on Contact. This is the full custom version. There's so many different styles of customs, whether it's the full titanium, whether it's the kill switch, whether it's this carbon fiber style. There's even a G10 custom, given that the blade is custom ground. But this one features the 30K, 30,000 layer carbon fiber with this dimple pattern cut away on the scale, which is just awesome. And then on the blade, it also features this dimple cutout on the flats here. And then you got a simple hollow grind that is vapor blasted. So it's got a three-tone, two-tone, or three-tone, depending if you count this as a tone. But the satin finish on the flats, and then this cutout here, and then what's called a vapor blasted finish on the grinds. Just absolute beautiful grind. And then you got Marfione's dagger as well. That's, I don't know if that's laser engraved. It might be either laser engraved or if that's part of the satin finish on there. Not sure. Functionally, you got a titanium subframe lock here, and then you have a titanium backstrap as well to kind of finish out the structure of the knife. And then you have a what I think is just a normal stainless steel spring clip on here. Jim Skelton is infamously known for calling out the clip, calling it the FU clip, and I can't say honestly that they improved it. It's not quite as pronounced as the original clip that stood out like crazy. I actually never handled one with that kind of clip, but when I compare this one to the older ones, at least again, it's not as pronounced, but it's still not all that comfortable. You know, it still digs into your hand if you do bear down, so it's not the most comfortable clip at all, nor is it the most aesthetically pleasing clip. If it were up to me, I would just rather have some kind of Strider clip. And obviously I didn't even say this, but this is, you know, most of you guys know this is a collaboration between Anthony Marfione and Mick Strider. So if you look at all the design elements of this knife, you know Anthony did not, copy this knife from Strider. This is a collaboration. So most closely represented by or similar to the SMF in terms of size. So here you have it against an SNG, just to do a little size comparison. And so definitely the Marfione or the SMF, is going to be much bigger than the SNG. Also has the choil that you're going to see on the SNG or SMF. Pretty much all the other design elements, the straight edges of the spine and then the triangular back is going to be similar. And then on the back strap, you've got a little lanyard hole instead of the lanyard hole on the frame here. No need for a lock bar stabilizer since it is a sub frame lock, and then it's got a steel insert on the lock bar right there. And then there is a little over travel tab that is part of that, so you cannot overextend this knife. Actually, is it? Actually, I'm not sure about that. I think it is. Yeah, it is. Okay. Yeah, so I tried to push it over. You can't go any further than that. Runs on bearings as well, and then it has all the proprietary hardware from Microtech. And then the blade stops are these huge, massive blade stops, just like the Whale Shark, just like the Select Fire as well. So this is what he uses to stop his blade. He also has steel inserts. I think these are either steel or titanium, I'm not positive, but inserts underneath the carbon fiber. So it's kind of like a mini frame under there, so that allows the blade stops to hit against that when it's open, so it doesn't bust against the carbon fiber. So that's a pretty intuitive design from Anthony Marfione as well. Again, the other main difference obviously is that it's a flipper, so there are no flipper Striders out there that I know of. Yeah, so the fact that it's an SMF style blade with a flipper, so it even has a more pronounced choil that you can hold up against, is really nice. But again, as I'm holding it right here, I'm going to squeeze for like 3 seconds, and you're going to see the mark that the clip leaves, right here on my hand. So you can, it's a little bit concealed because I have the crease on my hand, but it's right there. And so it really digs in. This point right here really digs in. It's a really bad design clip, to be honest. Everything about this knife is super awesome, but this clip. And the only reason I would think about selling this knife is purely because of this clip. Otherwise, everything else on this knife is absolutely not perfect, but it's great. I mean, the flipping action is awesome. The ergonomics outside of the clip are really nice, just like a Strider. You don't have any of those issues on a Strider clip. Any way you grip the Strider is comfortable. Reverse grip and everything is comfortable. This one here, it's uncomfortable. It digs right under, your index finger and your palm. Here, it digs into the middle of your palm. And reverse grip, extend it, it digs into your finger right here, and then forward up here. I don't know if anybody would grip it here. Oh, this one's actually not bad because it falls right in between where your fingers are, so it's not like my hands are freak hands, and everybody's complained about it. I don't know why. I can't imagine that being something that difficult to change. I know he wants the clip to be, maybe up here to follow along the frame of the knife or the handle of the knife. But to be honest, I think again it would be much better with just a simple Strider spring clip, or a clip that just went straight this way. The fact that it comes this far close to the spine, that's where your palm is always, your palm's always going to be sitting. And so it's never going to be a comfortable fit no matter what kind of clip, as long as it comes here. The Whale Shark is the same way, this clip, it's a little bit better in that it just doesn't hurt as bad. I don't know if it's because the grip is a little bit thinner. This one sits on my ring finger, so these clips that come so close to the spine, I don't know, it just does the knife a disservice, to be honest, as you're handling it. But anyway, as you just do a quick size comparison, here's the SOCOM Delta. It's a little bit larger than the DOC. Again, you got the S&G. Here's the Whale Shark. It's going to be a little bit shorter than the DOC. And then you have the large Sabenza, as always, to compare it against. So overall, I am absolutely, you can tell, I'm absolutely in love with, Anthony Marfione's designs. His blade grinds, I think, are unmatched in the custom world. You have people who do compound grounds, but man, the way that these compound grounds with the fullers, or these little dimples in the blades, sometimes he does like carbon fiber inlays and things like that. It's unreal what he's able to do. Some of the polishes that he does is unmatched in the custom knife world as well. So the DOC, I really love this piece, but that clip drives me insane. So I may be selling this one down the road, and it's gonna hurt, but yeah, I don't carry it because of this clip. That's simply put. So anyway, that's the Microtech or Marfione DOC. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next vid. Take care. Bye.